in. Come to find out, the 565 or the 655s, the boards were cracked. So they put a 955 board in it. And that worked for quite a long time. But then I hit a bump and it went out again. So, and now, being it's got a 955 board and a 655 radio, I can't find people to work on it.
Really?
Good morning, guys.
John with luckily, this hasn't given us any problems yet.
Yeah.
We had it.
Another one?
Okay.
Good morning, John.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully everyone is doing well. Starting this week off. So we have some downtime. We don't pick up our load until tomorrow, so I wanted to go ahead and give you guys a video. Alright, so the load board. So as you can see, we have 66,148 loads available. We are going to start at $3 a mile. I have van. I'm going to do refrigeration also with it. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so 5,573 loads. Now, I don't have a date on here, so we're going to be getting stuff all the way out as far as a month. Okay. All right, so the first one there, we have Wisconsin going to Alaska, $16,500. 38,000 pounds, Alaska. All right, and then we have Oregon to New Jersey for 10,000. You go $3.53, 1,062 miles. All right, then skip down San Diego to Lansing, Michigan. Right there, 9,999, 42,000 pounds of hazmat. Mississippi to New Hampshire, that has 4 stops, $9,538.42. Okay, Oregon to New Jersey. We have Arizona to Ohio, 8,600, 42,000 pounds. Oregon to PA, reefer, $8,000 there. Mississippi has 3 stops to PA. Georgia to Idaho. Now the Indiana to Fontana, we've done those. So I'm going to talk about this real quick because somebody asked me, is it better to have your own trailer or to have the Landstar trailer? Now these right here, the Indiana to California, the Ohio to Utah, those are team loads, and when they have a Y, that means that agent is the direct shipper. You're not going to see this on the load board posted with anybody else, another agency. Now, for those type of loads, you have to have a Landstar trailer because they're dropping hooks. To be honest, with dropping hooks, even if you're a solo driver, you're going to make more money because you just pick up you take the Landstar empty trailer, you drop it to the facility in Indiana, pick up the loaded trailer, you get to Fontana, you drop it, pick up an empty. If you're doing dropping hooks, your turnover for that week could be greater because you're not holed up waiting for a live load. So there is pros and cons to having your own trailer. You can't do any dropping hooks. So all you can do is live loads. Most of the time, the dropping hooks, they really don't cancel. With live loads, they can cancel. You get there, and we did one in Texas, and the agent put the wrong date on the load board. It wasn't picking up for 2 weeks down the road, so we got screwed, wait in there for the load. Then they want you to wait and try to figure out, if there's anything else they can pick up and stuff with the dropping hook. It's most likely there. Sometimes the load might not be ready. You might have to wait an hour or two. But most of the time, because the agent has so many of those loads coming out of that location, they can put you on another load, So that's the good thing. Now, after a while of doing dropping hooks and stuff and picking up bad trailers with either flat tires, the lights are out, something's not working, we just got fed up with it, and that's why we went and got our own trailer. Then we do the government load. So with that, it's better you have your own trailer because we can't do any dropping hooks anyhow when you're doing the A&E. But if you're not doing A&E and you're a team, definitely be hopping on these dropping hooks if you don't have your own trailer because they really do pay. All right, so that Indiana to Fontana, $6,348. There you go. Toledo to Salt Lake, and usually they have something coming out of Salt Lake also. But I know that agent, that's a very good agent. All right, Ellenwood, Georgia to Salt Lake. There you go. Illinois to Texas, Indiana to Salt Lake. That's all the same agent. Nevada to San Antonio. Okay. Arizona to Illinois. Laredo to West Palm, I think has 11 stops. That's bad. Mississippi to Ohio. Illinois to Arizona. California to Oklahoma. I mean, they're not paying bad. Not bad at all. All right, guys. So they're still there. The loads are still there. All right. So let's back out. All right. So now I'm gonna go ahead and switch it. And I'm gonna do step, low boy, and flat. I'm gonna keep the same $3. All right. Okay, so you have Michigan to Alaska, 25,000. Ohio to Alaska, 20,000. Texas to Alaska, 20. Alaska to New Jersey, you got something coming out of Alaska. Going to New Jersey for 18. Usually they don't pay that much coming out, so. But you can definitely make that a round trip if the days line up to when you have to pick it up. All right. South Carolina to Texas, PA to South Dakota, PA to South Dakota, Arizona to New York, Texas to Illinois, California to Alaska, Washington to Alaska. There we go. All right. We have it there. Minnesota to Washington, Illinois to California. Also on the reefer, I've got to keep saying that because people is like, asking about the reefer. Remember, Landstar does not provide any type of reefer units at all. They don't have them here. They don't rent them here. If you are wanting a reefer, you have to bring your own, rented, own, leased, whatever. You can convert it. I think the hardwood floors, if you can convert it to the hardwood floors, a lot of these places now are not taking, if you're with Landstar and you try to get a load in the reefer unit, the floors have to be wood. You have to take out those metal floors now. So just keep that in mind. We actually just did, like Landstar has training courses that has to be completed. You're going to learn when you go to orientation, and they just put up a new one that I did yesterday. So, yeah, they're getting away from the metal floors. All right. Oh, and then it has to have the E-tracks to secure, not the load bars, but the E-track bars, the load beams. You got to have those. All right. San Diego, where's San Diego? San Pedro, California, to Georgia, Savannah, Georgia. All right. Gaston, South Carolina to Washington. All right, guys, you can see it. It's still looking good. All right, let's see what's going to be next. All right, so take that off. All right, come on. All right, so let's try the expedited, see if anything is there. 25 loads, okay. All right. So we have Oregon to New Jersey for 10. How heavy is it? Oh, 1,600, okay. Not bad. Illinois to Maryland, that's pretty short. 3,000, that's not bad. All right, and if you don't know, the Expedited is the little itty bitty trucks with the sleeper on there. We call them the street trucks. That's very small. That has like the little kitchen area and just like one bed type of thing. Yep, so that's what the expedited trucks are. All right, and Illinois to Minnesota, Georgia to Florida, Georgia to New Hampshire, Ohio to Illinois, Georgia to Nevada, PA to New York, Ohio to Ohio. Now remember, guys, they do not accept any type of box trucks at all. All vehicles have to have some type of sleeper attached to it, and they do straight trucks. I've seen, I think, 2 Landstar straight trucks here before, at the yard. So they do the straight trucks. I mean, hot shot. I'm saying straight truck. Hot shot. They do hot shot trucks here. So if that's something you're interested in. All right. So next, let's do container. Let's see if they have anything with the containers. 2. Okay, cool. All right. Let's see. Containers. Port Elizabeth, New Jersey, chassis container or step deck. Going to Connecticut. There you go. And then PA to Connecticut. So all up north. All right. So if that is something you're interested in, you would get with that agent. Once you get to Landstar, get his number and see if, he has multiple stuff that comes out that he don't put up on the load board. All right. And then lastly is our RGN and our double wide. All right. 184. All right. Let's see what we have. RDD. All right, so PA to South Dakota, 17,500. Texas to Ohio. Okay, Massachusetts to South Carolina. New Jersey to Ontario. Houston to Ohio. PA to Ohio. New York to Nebraska. Illinois to California. All right. So let's go over the entertainment side. If you guys know Landstar agents here, they do the music tours. So we actually went and picked up some equipment from our friend, the agent that we usually do all of our tours with. He had equipment doing some returns that picked up out of Vegas at the Spheres, the big eyeball type of thing in Vegas, the new thing they had, and that went to Kansas City. So what he told us is the tours, I guess, with the third-party company Upstage we are working with, they have not picked up yet. So he is expecting to get calls from them like June or July. Right now, I guess it's not as busy. Like a lot of the big artists are waiting for the summertime and stuff like that. So there's a little bit of stuff going on. So that's the update. So if that's something that you're interested in, get with me. I'll go ahead and shoot you his number, and you can get a hold of him if that's something you're interested in. You can't have a Landstar trailer. He does not deal with Landstar trailers. So what would happen is most likely you would drop it off if you don't have your own, and you will pick up the customer, which is upstaging trailer. They'll tell you where to go, and that's the trailer you will be hauling. But if you have your own trailer, I can tell you the requirements. You do have to have 8 to 10 low beams, the one that's secure inside of the E-tracks. You do have to have some type of lighting system inside of the trailer. You need to have at least 12 to 25 straps, good straps. And I think that's about it. I would tell you, if you can afford a lawn chair, get a lawn chair. to be comfortable. Definitely have a fan, especially this summer. I know it's going to be extremely hot. Something that you can clip in onto something because you're going to be sitting waiting around. I think that's about it. If you have any more questions, just drop it below in the comments and I can give you some recommendations for stuff. But yes. All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Now, remember, guys, I am not doing any type of low subscriber requests. So don't put it. I'm just going to show you what's available real quick. And that is about it. All right. Definitely stay tuned for the next one.